off to a great start because she was such a beautiful baby. And now look. But she was. But as fathers will tell you, it's a great privilege when the mum hands over the child to say, you can put her to bed. Well, normally when that happens is when the child won't go to sleep. And we have many, many precious times together. Sometimes in the middle of the night. Sometimes all night. Sometimes Jessica was in my arms. And I used to have a choice of songs that I used to sing to her called Frère Jacques. Oh. And I've just been banned from singing it to you. So however, other songs available to you at the moment, now that one's been banned, are Mr. Blue Sky. Yeah, I could sing in Mr. Blue Sky. You said Tainted Love. Sorry, I'd forgotten all about that one. Not now, because these trousers are too tight. I did break the floor, that's another story. I've got other stories. My wife is now moving me along. This is about us. This is about me and Jessica sharing singing. And that's how that's how she's become a really good singer. Or shall I move on and tell you about how she loved to be competitive at school? And one of those times that you have to, you know that you like your children to be competitive in certain areas, but Jessica, she used to specifically like to have her hair tied up in a specific top knot for school race day. Because the quoit used to go on her head, on the bun, and she won every year. And that's not called cheating. We had very many lovely walks across the swimming pool as she was learning to swim. I wasn't supposed to be in there, but unfortunately I did have to be in there with you, dear, didn't I? Yeah, cry. She would cry the whole way through every swimming lesson. Phil, you're going to have to get in there with her. Come on. You love swimming now, and you're a very good swimmer, just like your mother. Unlike me. I've got my father's genes. Another family story. But one of the things that I did really like, and one of the things that sort of took me by surprise, and this has meant a lot to us as well as a family, that at the age of 7, after Sunday school one morning, she came back to us, and I can remember it, at the front door at home, and she looked at me and her mum and she said, Mum, Dad, very much is 7 years of age, and we've brought our children up in the church life. You know, we try and teach them some of the stories of the things of the Bible, and she looked at us both and very, very genuine. She said that day that she's decided to follow Jesus for herself. And for us as a family, that's been very significant as we've seen her grow and flourish in life. So much so that all these years later, she is very, very special to us. She now, she's gone through her uni life. She's a very good teacher. We're very, very proud of everything she's achieving in her life. We're actually very proud of Paul as well, to watch what he's been doing at work and how he's been growing and all the different things that he's going to be doing as well. So the both of you, I think, you know, together you both have your different talents, but as you said in your vows earlier, I think together you're going to be a really special and strong couple. So keep it going. She looks beautiful. This is why you didn't read or write the speech. So to finish up, maybe really, there's so many stories I can tell you about Jessica. As you have all seen today, she is very beautiful, joking apart. And we have had a really special day. And I do want to thank you all for coming. But really, I do want to... We've had very different conversations about what does it mean as the father to give the bride, and that most times it's called away. I've really struggled with that. I don't actually believe I'm giving her away, because I will always be her father. I will always be there for you. I will always pray for her. I will always keep you covered. But now I will keep you both. And I will pray for both of you. But Paul, you have now got to deal with her fainting. Jessica, I'm so proud of her, because I don't know if some of you know that the younger brother of the groom, Alex, demonstrating a very nice chunky scar on his forehead. Sorry, he asked me not to point it out. It's such a great one, I don't think that we can move on. Our family would be very proud of that one. That would go in the hall of Norton's scars. That would.
See the other guy.
Good! I say good because I said to Alex the other day, you've got to have a story behind that scar. Come on, so that's the start, Alex. Good. But you're going to have to deal with her when she sees blood. You're going to have to pick her up from school when the headmistress phones and says, Jessica's fainted in the bathroom.
As the teacher, not
As the appropriate adult and the teacher. She does like to keel over every now and then. And the most thing, and I think this is the thing out of everything, that me and your mum are so pleased. Me and your mum are now going to get back 2 hours of our daily life every day. Because Jessica is what is known as a verbal processor. They are people that go through things in life and try and equate and get it right in their own head by sharing it with others. Possibly more than once. We have developed quite a good system of tag teaming, even at 11 o'clock at night. Even gone midnight, when we hear the door go and she comes in, we decide who's going to take the first shift. And if she's still going, one of us will take the second shift. And sometimes there are third shifts as well. Because our beautiful daughter, when she goes through things at school during the day, she loves to tell us. She's got a great memory of everything that happened. Every conversation, and it's been great. So, Paul, happy days. She's all yours. Now, I'm not supposed to do a toast. Thank you, Jessica. But I am, and I don't know if this is going to duplicate anything you want to do, boys, but I'm sorry about that. So would you just be upstanding with me? To Paul and our beautiful daughter. Thank you very much.